Ozzy Osbourne is one of the most filmed stars of hard rock and heavy metal. For his first album, The Blizzard of Ozz with Randy Rhoads, there is very little footage to illustrate their time together. However, there have been several times that Ozzy and Randy were filmed which has not been seen. The first known footage comes on April the 24th of 1981. The blizzard had blown into the Capitol Theater of New Jersey. The venue's owner John Schurz confirmed that every event there from 1973 to 1984 was captured by their in-house film crew, using at least 3 cameras that shot in black and white. Randy's fiancée Jody Raskinvigier has said that Randy knew they were being filmed, so he wore the new vest that she had made for him. Over the years there have been Capitol films of bands such as Rush and the Police that have landed among collectors. As far as Ozzy's, it's unknown at this time. You would think that if the Osbournes had a copy it would have been included on the 30 years after the Blizzard documentary. If the tape was to be found, it is limited as to how it could be presented. As mentioned previously, the cameras all shot in black and white. All the cameras were feeding into a lone tape recording machine, so all the films were live to tape, leaving the room for editing to almost zero. With that being said, the Capitol films have a lot of advantages. The soundboard was feeding into the tape machine as well, so the sound for these films is quite good. The cameras had clear shots and really good definition for the time. These films look and sound great. The fans would greet this film with open arms. The second album wouldn't be released until October of 1981. 2 songs from that album, Believer and Flying High Again, was in the setlist at this time. Professional shot footage of those songs before the release of the album is worth the price of this film alone. The sound of these films is so clear with minimal crowd noises. So this could be the best sounding live recording of Randy Rhoads as well. The bad news is that the master tapes are quite possibly lost in time. John Schurz couldn't remember if he gave the tapes to the Osbournes, or tucked them away somewhere. He spoke of this footage at the same time he was preparing his film stocks for sale, which apparently never happened. If you would like to know about even more lost films of Ozzy and Randy Rhoads, please check out my book. The link for this book is in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future content. The most well-known footage that we can see from this period comes on April of 1981 on the After Hours program. In May of 1981 we have audience-filmed footage at the Palladium in New York. In December of 1981 MTV cameras would capture the band as Randy Rhoads was awarded the Guitar Players Magazine Best New Talent Award. In January of 1982, KRQE-TV Channel 13 did a news segment on the concert at the Tingley Coliseum in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thankfully we do have these films.